2 points in October are worth the same as 2 points in March, but 2 points in March seem to be a lot bigger this time of the year. Huge 4-3 win over a tough Texas team tonight.
Yeah, they've had a good road trip so far, and we wanted to try to do what we could to halt that momentum. I thought our team, from a start perspective, had a real good start, and that's been something that we've talked about as a team. We got to our game quicker than they got to their game, which helped us build a lead. Like you said, this time of year everyone's good, and there's a lot of 3-point games going on, right? So, they did some good things to get themselves back in the game. I thought our penalty kill was really strong tonight. I thought we did have some looks on our power play. Obviously, we didn't like that shorthanded goal, and that's something that we need to learn from. I think what I really liked about our team is that when they came within one that could have been a real big momentum shifter, we kept attacking. We kept the pressure on. We made it hard for them to pull their goalie. And tonight we definitely showed some good signs of a mature, composed team.
Certainly, I thought 2 keys to this game: killing 3 straight power plays, 6 minutes, and then that last 2.5 minutes of the game where Texas could not get out of their own zone.
Yeah, we kept the pressure on. PK, Keith McCambridge in charge of that, doing a fantastic job. With sticks, skating, keeping the pressure on. We also had a couple good looks too offensively as well. We weren't able to finish, but like you said, really good attacking, keeping the pressure on, and understanding that it's pretty hard to keep momentum for 60 minutes. You talk about playing for 60 minutes. You understand that the other team's got good players. They're going to make good plays. They're going to get some momentum. I thought we lost our way a little bit in the second period. I thought the penalty kill was excellent, but trying to find those ways to get momentum back, and the kill was one of them, and scoring a couple blue paint goals in Poulin and Mariella. It was nice to see them getting into the net, and we call them May and June goals. It was nice to see them, a few playoff hockey type goals end up in the back of the net.
Same 2 teams tomorrow night. What changes for you guys?
Well, I think from a personnel perspective, we'll chat with the coaches on that and see where everyone thinks it needs to go. I think from a systematical perspective, Texas is the team they are, 60-odd games in. We're the team. We know what we need to do to combat the things that we need to do to give us an opportunity to be competitive in the game against that club. I thought we did it more than they did tonight. So I think the ask is, and the challenge is to do it versus the same team on back-to-back nights is a difficult thing to do. Let's believe that our guys understand. To go back to where you started, was points in March are worth the same in October, but they're a lot harder to get, and we'll be up for the challenge tomorrow night.